Hey guys, what's up? My Password here with another video game review. We are back with a brand new review of Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. This game came out like a couple weeks ago, and we streamed it a little bit, or we streamed a lot actually. By the time this review is being made, I have completed the main story, maxed out our level, the current level cap. So I will be giving you a review of what I liked, what I disliked, and comparing it to Borderlands 3 and the other Borderlands games. But this is the newest game in the series. It is kind of like a mini spin-off that's taken place in between the events of 2 and 3. If you don't remember Tiny Tina's uh, Assault on Dragon Keep DLC, this is the game that is based on. Full-blown game. I will say this from the get-go, it is miles better than Borderlands 3. In my opinion, I'm not sure about other people, but to me, it was miles better than Borderlands 3 in almost every aspect. Um, what I really enjoyed about it was first, it was smooth. It was performed really well, stable. Maybe had like one or two crashes here and there, but nothing out of the blue, nothing you know um, concerning. Uh, I just had to tweak up the settings a little bit, but once I got the sweet spot, stable 60 all the way through, maybe one couple frame drops during like the big boss fights and mobbing. Um, but yeah, the story is really good. Writing was a lot better. Um, Definitely a big upgrade, and like whether it came from like the jokes, the actual writing, the voice actors, um, giving really good um voice acting compared to 3. Um, yeah, you had Andy Samberg, Will Arnett, Wanda Sykes as like the names you would know from the non-gaming world of voice acting. So it's really good. We the level design was also one of my favorites. Uh, each map or each area was really well done to me. Um, like there wasn't any no like I guess glitches or bugs that you would encounter in terms of landscape outside of uh textures slowly loading up. Even though I have like the texture loading on max, it was like the texture loading sometimes would be a little slower than usual, but it definitely level design was beautiful. um the gunplay, the same as Borderlands 3. That's where Borderlands 3 really shined. And they really kept it the same, almost the same, basically the same in this game. We the gunplay, there's basically everything is almost like non-bullet projectiles. So it's a lot of, magic weapons, uh E-tech type weapons, arrows, all that stuff. Melee. Um There's a dedicated melee slot, which was really nice. Which way you didn't really get that in the previous Borderlands games. Um, it very it felt like I know that's what the community wanted for a while, and that's we got it. The weapons itself are very unique. There's not as many in terms of like no, like variants there are, but the amounts it's much less I would feel than 2 and 3. Um, it's like the same size as everything as like pre-sequel. The amount of stuff you can do. The story is a little shorter. I think there's 10 chapters plus an epilogue. Uh, so it took me about so almost 100% the game. It took me about 23-24 hours. I think I was in the 90% when I finished this playthrough. Um, Yeah. The skills and the ranking system and the multi-class was very fresh and new and different, but in a good way. I always think of it as like how Pokemon Arceus is to the traditional Pokemon games. This is this is like that, but for the Borderlands games. See, here you are with a new melee slot, new melee weapon. But going back to the skills, you can multi-class. You can put two classes in at once. Each class gives you one skill tree, so you can pick and choose between up to, I think, four. No, there's, well, technically there's up to eight, and I think they're adding more with season pass. There's up to eight skill trees, so, and you can do two of per character. So yeah, that's a lot of combinations there. And the skills are really they're really nice. Some of them are, you know, kind of recycled, but some of them are new. Um it still works really well. Um yeah, what I didn't like, uh I guess the overworld a little bit. If you guys know, the kind of like a top down version of your character. I know why they did it, but it's like a top down version of your character, and you're going through the quote unquote game board, and you're kind of just like the game board travels you through different areas for the first time, which is very, you know, much like D&D with the whole game board and character figures and moving along, kind of like that. Um, it was kind of weird getting used to. I didn't like it at first, and then you're like super slow in there. Even when you get a buff, there's a movement speed buff you get in that, but it still feels slow. Um, yeah, let's see what else I didn't like. The weapon scaling. I know they threw out a new hot patch or hot fix patch that kind of like buffs and nerfs some other weapons. I know like at launch or when I played it, most of the weapons weren't that great. Only like a few were actually like decent, and I'm glad that I saw that a lot of them got buffed and some of them got nerfed. So I'm sure they're gonna keep doing that more. I know a lot of the people were talking about weapon balancing wasn't the best, but it worked. Um, yeah, level cap. I know. I think they're gonna raise the level cap maybe once or twice, but not as much as the previous games in the series. Um, yeah, that most of it is like miles better than 3, like I said in the beginning. So it's very good. I'm sure a lot of Borderlands fans will like it. A little fresh perspective. Even new players I think will enjoy it as well. If you guys didn't like the previous ones, I think this one definitely attracts some new players. So yeah. Right now that's like the most of what I can really give you in terms of review. I'm not gonna, like, if I do more, I'm just gonna spoil the game and it's not gonna be good. But guys, thanks everyone for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I do a lot of video game reviews on the channel, so go check them out. Yeah, put a comment down below if you want to see what other um anything you did or didn't like in this game, or if I missed something. I know I missed stuff that's like non-spoilers, so if you guys want to put that down in the comments, you're more welcome to. Yeah, I will also put my socials down in the description, which Twitch, Twitter, Discord. So go check that out. um yeah, and hopefully I will probably be making some more video game reviews in the future. But yeah, I think this one is close to home because I enjoyed Borderlands, and that's what got me into this streaming YouTube stuff in the first place. So, yeah, hopefully I get to see you guys soon with the next video, and I will catch you all later. So, adios.